Oh, it's recording. I didn't know. So this is my second Who's What's It video to you guys. And, um, rather than make separate videos, I'm just gonna be lazy, unlike Michaela, who made separate videos for all of us. I'm just going to make one video for both of you, and Autumn if she selects to watch it. But I don't know if she actually has seen the other video I made you guys, or if she hasn't. I don't know. It's no big deal. So I found these glasses today that Michaela did see. Melissa didn't see. They were in the photography room, oddly enough, where I find all my fabulous props. And I think that they are truly beautiful. Good stuff, good stuff. I've been wearing them around all day, and, well, all day except during classes, because, I still have to look relatively normal to people. I can't just be a total freak all the time. That would be too much. But I wore them all during lunch, and Melissa wasn't there. And I was also disappointed that she wasn't there during math today because it was so boring. I can't even begin to describe it. But I was thinking about painting these glasses black so that they could act as sunglasses for me. Because, I don't know, I think they'd be pretty nifty sunglasses. Although they're pretty fantastic as regular glasses anyways. And I don't know how successful I would be in making them sunglasses if acrylic paint would do that. I don't really think that it would work very well. I just feel like I would burn my eyes off. Or the scent of acrylic paint and sun combined would just make me so crazy that I would have to chip the acrylic paint off. But they were, I think, supposed to be workman's goggles. Obviously, they were supposed to be workman's goggles. But what workman? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well, what are you going to do? I'm watching Gilmore Girls right now. It's the episode where Francie rats out Rory to Paris. Not really rats out, but more so just tells Paris that she knows about Jamie. And Lorelai has to give the deposition for who's he from. And sorry, that was a hiccup. Very strange. So she has to give the deposition, and she also goes to that thing with Suki where she meets that guy Alex, who I must admit is kind of a hottie, but I looked him up on IMDb. I just said that all really fast. But I looked him up on IMDb, and there's a delay in my video and my voice because I'm currently burning a CD from the library. Anyways, I looked up the Alex guy on IMDb, and he's no longer as hot as he used to be. So, poor guy. Pretty depressing. I also brought along not only these glasses today, but my alien for my astronomy project. Woo! Isn't this exciting? This is George. He still smells like acrylic paint, and I think my group is not going to be very satisfied with what he looks like, but I don't think it's really worth that many points anyway, so why should I bother to put a lot of effort into it? I mean, I just put enough effort into it that I should get a good grade for it, but it's not really that, imperative to the project. I feel like we were just more researching a a planet, and then we had to make an alien to go along with the planet than actually making an alien, even though that's what the project was called. Whatever. Mr. Osler, you crazy fool. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember it. In the last video I made you guys, that was unsuccessful because you couldn't hear me at all, and it stopped before I got to finish. I was taking a bunch of coffee breaks with my coffee cup in honor of Gilmore Girls, but I'm a lot of coffee. Fresh coffee. You can't really see. And I don't want to spill any remnants on my keyboard. So I thoroughly enjoyed your video, Melissa. I thought it was well structured. Um, and your cat is really huge. I don't think, I was going to say I've never seen a cat that big, but I think I have. I just noticed how dumb my faces are when I'm looking up and watching TV rather than watching the video I'm making you. You too. Like the band. I have a lot of painting to do, not to mention something else. But anyways, no. I liked your your video. I also liked Michaela's video quite a bit. And I appreciate all the support about my video blog series that I eventually, if I have time, hope to make. And I also appreciate that you, my sister, and Melissa would voluntarily wear fan club t-shirts for me. It's good stuff. I assume that there would be a picture of my face on the front going. And then, whatever the name of my video blog is supposed to be. I was thinking of naming it after a Belle and Sebastian song, but I don't know which one. There's so many, and there's so many of them where they mention girls. Anyways. So, Suki and Jackson were just yelling at each other about how Suki cheated on him with that guy who came to visit her at the inn, who came to ask her out after 10 years, and he was Great Gatsby pining for her, as Lorelai so quaintly put it. And that was it. And Jackson was just yelling, so that's why I was looking up, and rather than looking at the video, at the feed. I don't know if I'd be able to do a video blog series because I don't talk loud enough when I do these. Because I don't want my family to hear, because I feel like they would be judging me if they knew that I made YouTube videos just of me talking. Or they'd be like, my mom would definitely, my sister would tell my mom, and then my mom would freak out and say something about rapists, I'm sure, or something like that. So, 2 stories. One for Melissa, one for both of you. First, I'll do the Melissa one. In my last one, in the last video I made you guys, that was unsuccessful, as I said at the beginning of this video, because, I don't know, my computer got all screwy. I was talking about Mr. Gaba, because he came into our class today, and, I was sitting there at my desk eating my breakfast, and he looks at me, and he's just, like, staring, and I was like, hi, Mr. Gaba, and he goes, what are you eating? And I was eating a bagel that I folded in half so that it would be easier to eat than just sitting there chomping on a bagel. And it would also go away quicker because I'm not very elegant when I eat bagels, as opposed to how elegant I am when I eat my Pop-Tarts. Anyways, but so he's like, wouldn't you much rather, I said a bagel. And so he goes, wouldn't you much rather have bacon or breakfast jam on that or something? And I said, I'm a vegan, see? And I stuck my shoes out at him. And then I stood up so that he could actually read it, so that he would know that my shoes didn't just say vegan, that they actually said something, like purposeful, like vegan, because my body's in a graveyard. It's one of my favorite catchy phrases about being a vegan. And so then he looks at me again and he goes, so you wouldn't rather have bacon or breakfast ham on that? And I said, no, Mr. Gaba, but thanks for the happy thought. And then, or something like that. And then I was talking with bagel in my mouth, and Michaela Killick goes, can we not speak with bagel in our mouth? And I said, he can understand me fine, and I'm sure he could, which I feel like then I got a dirty look from him, but I don't really remember. And then he was talking to me about factory farming, and I was talking to him about all the hormones they pump into animals, and he said something about raising your own animals, or something like that, as far as I can tell. That's what he said. And then I told him I'd keep that in mind, even though I won't, because I'm not going to raise my own animals. A, I'm too lazy, and B, I don't care enough about meat to eat it. To eat it from my own animals. So, that's that. They're showing America's Funniest Home Videos. And first, this child sat down